Pete with Philly Rovers here, guys, live here with the Roverseas Mafioso channel fan cam post game reaction following our victory over the Saddlers, Walsall FC at Fortress Ewood. Maybe not quite a fortress tonight as we gave up 3 goals, but we had the young guns playing. And Walsall FC, a Alabama group owned team looking to do things within League 2 and climb up to maybe League 1 and the championship, further themselves and establish themselves. Probably similar to a Wrexham scheme, but not quite as vocal or as well known or as Hollywood-esque. But Walsall FC looking to come in and be giant slayers, but we hold them down. We hold the fort down tonight under Hilton, our second in line goalkeeper today, until, of course, the announcement that the Swede is in fact ours. So, but he did get the call up today, and he'll be going back to the third in line after today. Because, yeah, 3 goals to Walsall FC, but it gets the job done tonight. He does better than his opponent there in net, and it was the young guns who stepped up and clawed back into it. Down a goal, they get one back quickly. Down a goal again, they get another back quickly. And it looked like it was Buckaroo, John Buckley, Zach Gilsonen. And then, of course, we had Niall Ennis with his debut. And, yeah, and, you know, Jake there as well. So, again, we're keeping this rhythm going here with everybody contributing, getting their first goals of the season, first debuts for the team, getting goals. Everybody's stepping up here, and yeah, they all get given the opportunity here tonight after a tough game on Saturday. The team rallied and they were able to make it through and hopefully give us a chance to be our own giant slayers later in the next couple of rounds, as we like to replicate the season of last. And you know, as we took it to the Hammers last year, West Ham United went down, as we recall. And it was, you know, we want to do the same this year. So, Pete with Philly Rovers here. Big win for Rovers tonight. Nice touch. Nice icing in the cake. What a 4-day span here for Rovers. And what a week can do here in this league. Changing of the tide last week. You know, we didn't know what was going on. Where is JDT? What is happening? Are we throwing in the towel? Are we going to have any money? Now, 4 days later, we got a win on our home opener of the season. Then we take it in the next round with the young guns under attack here to take us into the next round of the Carabao Cup. We sign the Swede. We get the money for David Raya and, of course, Ashley Phillips, TK money. Give us that money, baby. Now let's spend a little money and let's get ready. Let's rest up. Everybody's probably ready and refreshed to go with a week off here in between, and probably not having to worry about tonight too much. So, and we can rest up now and go head to New York Stadium on that new bus. Get those wheels all shined up, those nice comfy seats, the air conditioning running because it's hot over there, and the Rovers are hotter, more so than anyone. Pete with Philly Rovers here of the Roverseas Mafioso. See you guys Saturday. Talk to you then. Peace out.
This is my reaction to Blackburn Rovers qualifying for the second round of the Carabao Cup with a 4-3 victory. Brilliant. Brilliant from young players. Good to see Zach Gilsonen scoring a goal. I'm not sure if I said his name right. Jake Garrett, great to see him scoring his first goal as well. And Niall Ennis, brilliant to see him get his first goal. So he's up and running, and hopefully that's prepared him for action against Rotherham potentially on Saturday. So that was brilliant. And John Buckley got a goal, which is great. Always good for his confidence. We certainly need goals from him this season. So, and Ennis as well, for sure. So, loads of positives. I would say the one negative would be letting in 3 goals at home. I would say that obviously defensively, it, it wasn't a brilliant performance, and Hilton's can't be too happy with himself for conceding 3 goals as the goalkeeper, which he is. But it's good for him to get a game. So it's all good experience for all the young players that stepped in, and they got the job done. So they won the game. We're through to the next round. So job done, and as I say, great for Gilsanan to get his first goal. Great for Garrett to get his first goal. Great for Ennis to get his first goal for Blackburn Rovers. Great for all of those players to get their first goal for Blackburn Rovers, and good to see John Buckley score. And hopefully some of these players, young players, will get into the first team and improve the first team. So very encouraging. We're through to the next round, so it's all good.
So that's just my reaction to the Blackburn Walsall game. Again, it's another weird one. It's obviously your cup games are a bit hit or miss type thing. So like, sort of in recent years, we've not been particularly great in them. Obviously, last season were a bit of an anomaly, I suppose, where we did pretty well in FA Cup, but like you can sort of treat the early stages if you remain in them as like testing out like your younger players, and that felt very much like what we did today. 4-3, good result again. I mean, we're through to the second round, so is what it is. But it just sort of highlights that tiny bit of worry that we do have. I know the start of the game, obviously, you had Callum Britton and I suppose you could argue Scott Wharton, who are your first team players. But sort of Sam Barnes and Jake Batty at the back with them, like, not really like your first team players. They're more going to be sort of like rotation players, that type of thing. But the fact that sort of 3 goals got past them, I know obviously there were a couple of substitutions sort of sure up at the back like later on in the game, but it is that sort of worry that we have that there isn't that much depth in the squad. Just because of that, really, like sort of when we play or secondary team or sort of like fringe players, that kind of thing, these sort of things happen. Obviously, Walsall were up for it and they played well, but it just sort of brings that tiny bit of worry and a bit of doubt in, like, sort of when we're going into the remainder of the season, that we do have a pretty solid starting 11, but like, if we get injuries and stuff like that, is the squad going to be strong enough to survive? I'm not certain. Again, like, sort of just moving on from that a bit, Adam Wharton got a bit more time. I wasn't blown away with him in the first game, I will admit. And again today, just seems a bit leggy. Like, I don't know. It's just everybody's put like this big sort of benchmark on him, saying that he's going to be amazing, and obviously all big teams wanted him and stuff like that. I really hope he does that for us, like, obviously. But yeah, like, first game, didn't think he were amazing. Obviously, he was only on like 20 minutes or something like that, but like, even those 20 minutes, it wasn't 100%. And again tonight, he was good, but like, not sort of the player that everybody's sort of saying he could be, that kind of thing. I'm glad to see Buckley get his goal. I think that might do wonders for him. Will he be breaking into the first team, like, sort of as a regular weekly starter? I'm not certain, but the goal will have given him a lot of confidence moving forward. And obviously a couple of goals for the youngsters in the squad, like Niall Ennis and Zach Gilsnan. I could be wrong there. I don't know how you pronounce the surname. Sorry. But yeah, getting goals for youngsters is only going to do good things for us. Give them a bit of confidence, and if we need them, if we need to sort of like bring them into the squad throughout the season, then yeah, brilliant. But yeah, 4-3, we're through. I just think, yeah, let's keep going. Let's see how far we can go in this cup. I'd like to see another cup run in FA Cup as well. I enjoyed going to away games when I could get there. But yeah, and let's just hope this is the start of better things. We're 2 games into the season, 2 wins. I'm happy with that. If you'd have given me that last week, even when I were a bit worried that we hadn't made enough signings, I'd have snatched your hand off. So yeah, happy.